Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Let's Chop It Up. How my brothers doing?
Oh yeah,
good.
Very
How
well.
y'all doing, brothers? How y'all doing?
How are y'all?
Good. Everybody had a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Holla.
Magnificent, brothers. Magnificent. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So what's so magnificent about it for you, Derek?
Man, well, considering everything that we've been through, we really had a challenge. How we were going to do Thanksgiving, with people coming in from out of town. See, we're one of those families, man. We're a full family. That's the first thing. All right. Mm-hmm. So Thanksgiving is like serious. You know what I mean? And so we kind of did this virtual Thanksgiving type of deal where, between three households, we just kind of got on Zoom, and we got a chance to, bless the food and just eat and just speak to one another, shout each other out, tell each other what we're thankful for. And just meet, you know what I mean, on that level. And we also did like a food swap where, we shared food and all of that between the houses too. So we did a few things on that level. So it was real nice, man. And hey, Monique, and then and that's what it was, So we had a good Thanksgiving, man. You know what I mean? A lot to be thankful for, and a lot of communication, man. So that was really important for us. So I'm happy,
That's good.
Kelvin, how was yours, Kelvin?
All right, look, I don't want to start the show with negativity. I don't, because this is not meant to be negative, okay? I think we have to address the elephant in the room. First of all, I got to say this. We're all close. We're all teammates. We're all the same squad. But I have to bring this up in front of our audience because we need full transparency. First of all, my virtual dressing room is too small. That's the first thing. I think everybody knows that. That's the first thing. I can't work like this, all right? I want to say that. But the other thing is this. Now, this is directed at Rodney and Derek, and I need an answer. I need a straightforward answer, okay? Over the Thanksgiving vacation, I had started seeing some things online saying that in the spring that you and Rodney are looking to replace Damon and Kelvin with the light-skinned Damon and Kelvin like they did there. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know. I just want the truth because I don't want to hear it from somebody else. I just want the truth. So,
listen, Kelvin, first of all, I don't know how that leaked out. That's number one. Not to say that it's true. I'm just saying it leaked out.
You said somebody did something wrong at the end of light-skinned media.
Even if it was fake, how did it leak out? Okay. I got what you're saying.
we can't ignore the ratings. I mean, this light-skinned thing is working for me.
And I heard it's a small market. I just want to know if y'all there with it. That's all.
But how are they gonna place me with a skinny green-eyed Damon? How's it gonna work?
That's a rumor. That's a rumor. That's not true. The other guy's eyes are not green. They're not green.
The hazel.
I was like, I feel better, but I don't know.
More like a hazelnut brown.
Rodney, thank you for clearing that up, brother. I feel
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
Thanksgiving was good. It was good, man.
Yeah. Rod, how was yours, man?
My Thanksgiving was good. Unfortunately, you can't have a lot of people over, so we had, a few people that were close to us. We had, a little bit of an eventful event at my house, and I'm going to recommend to families out there to try to limit alcohol at Thanksgiving.
Oh shoot! What happened?
Yeah.
Anything happened? Alcohol brings out the best conversation and the best memories. So
correct. And sometimes the worst memories too. My brother-in-law came over. He brought his family. Me and my brother-in-law, we got a great relationship. Actually, I've got a great relationship with both of my brother-in-laws. And we were having some drinks at the table. This is after everybody had ate and everything. We're sitting around the table, we're talking, and then all of a sudden, we started doing a couple of shots. So my brother-in-law decided to tell a story about his mom and dad, who were no longer together, and basically saying that mom tells a lot of untruths about dad not being there for them. So he started telling this story, and his mom was in the kitchen. So she's hearing.
The mom is at your house too. Everybody.
Yeah, my mother-in-law was here too. My mother-in-law, and I'm sorry, I left that part out. My mother-in-law and my brother-in-law was here, and basically he started telling the story about, how mom doesn't always tell the truth about how dad really did take care of things. And we were trying to get him to calm down and say, he says, nah, man, forget that. It's the truth. It's the truth. It needs to be said. And I'm like, oh man, we're going to ruin Thanksgiving here. But it didn't get out of hand, but he said his piece and we got through it. But I just recommend that there not be too much liquor at Thanksgiving.
That's a tough sell, man. Every Thanksgiving, it's, you know, you got to get that out, man. And
why can't you do that? Why couldn't you do that at your own house? Why'd you have to do it in my house? You know?
But that's the thing about Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving, I had I made it small too, but I made everyone take a COVID test because my mother's 80 years old, so it was
that's real.
Yeah, so it was smaller this year. But that's true about alcohol and Thanksgiving. I got a funny story too with my pops. Anybody know my pops? My pops was like kind of bugged out. He did crazy shit. Like when I pissed him off one time, he took my friends and I to register for baseball in his box underwear. It was some crazy. My pops was a little bugged out sometimes. He was a funny dude, but it was funny. So my father get to drinking. My cousins, like I got double first cousins. So let me give you a story. My family is super big. My mother's brother married my father's sister, so I got the same cousins all the way around. So people
say that one more time.
My mother's brother married my father's sister. So all my cousins in Jersey, we got the same cousins.
Oh wow, yeah.
Super big. Okay. So one time my pops, man, and then they started talking about birth control. Like, you know, and I'm eating and everything, and my father yells out, fucking birth control don't work. How the fuck you think D is here? So I'm like, oh shit. I'm sitting there, and then everybody's like, you the fucking mistake, baby. Because me and my sister, we're 10 years apart.
Wow.
10 years apart. So I'm the mistake, baby. But yo, that's just fucked up, man.
Man, you know.
That was the destined baby. That's all. That's destiny. He was coming either way.
Clean that up, man.
Yeah. He was meant to be.
Thank you, Kelvin. Yeah, you feel better. I had to go to therapy. After that.
Usually, when there's a big gap, a gap in age between kids, it may have been an accident, man. You know.
Anybody
say you, Rod? You just ain't gonna try to play it off at all. Like you just.
No, I'm gonna just say it. It's the truth. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? But I love my kids. I love my kids to death. You know what I'm saying? But when you see a big gap, you know what I'm saying?
How many days do y'all go eating leftovers for?
Oh man,
as long as possible. I love
that. Man, that second day leftovers for Thanksgiving. Oh,
yeah, I call it the remix. I don't mind.
That's the best. Yeah.
Man.
You make those turkey dinner sandwiches like the next day. Get you some nice bread. You know what I'm saying? Put the turkey on it, the dressing, little cranberry sauce. Oh my God, that's so.
We did a fried turkey this year, man. It was so good. Oh my.
Yeah.
I keep hearing the fried turkey is the
fried turkey is the
junk.
Yeah,
okay, I gotta ask you guys this question because somebody told me this and I heard it's true that people are getting fried turkeys from Popeyes.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Popeyes make a fried turkey. Yeah.
With that said, we're never gonna get anywhere as a people. I just don't know. I'm gonna say it right now. No, it had to be said. Yeah. I'm sorry, we just not.
What they did this year was because the chicken sandwich at Popeyes was so popular, they put the big turkey between two buns this year. That's what they did. There's a Popeyes by me, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the line just never stops for that chicken sandwich. It's crazy.
I never had it.
And I had it once. To me, it's not that good. It's good, but it's not that good to wait online for it.
Yeah. You know? What is that about, man?
I don't know. I think it's chemicals in it. I don't know what's wrong.
You might have a point. I don't know.
It might have some Newport in it. Black people love Newport. Black people love Newport. They love some Newport.
Yo, it had Newport in it, and they soaked it in Pepsi.
All right, that's it for the sponsors. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, any Rib Shack sponsors, that's it.
I'm gonna be totally
man. Y'all too epic for me, man.
I might be a little unhinged on this episode because unfortunately I got kicked off of last episode, so I'm gonna apologize to the viewers.
Yo, what's up with that Teddy Riley last week?
Yo, dude, I bought the Wi-Fi off a guy named Jamie in the barbershop, man, and it was a big mistake.
Oh, man.
Technical
Teddy Riley School of Broadcasting.
Yeah. So I apologize to all of viewers for that. I apologize.
Yo, and it was funny. Somebody said between you and Brad, because Brad kept on pausing last week. Our guest Brad, and they said he was on Digicel. That shit had me on the floor. That Digicel shit was hilarious, man.
Somebody just said the turkey's dipped in Hennessy.
Yo, the biscuits might be the white Hennessy. I'm like, Black people,
Nah,
you going on vacation. They always ask you, can you bring me back some white Hennessy?
Let me explain something to you.
My vacation about getting you no white Hennessy.
No, let me tell you something. Don't even play about white Hennessy coming here. If that shit comes here, people are gonna lose their lives.
Yo,
if they put a white Hennessy on biscuits, it's going. Oh my God, we're gonna have people going crazy.
Gonna be fights every day.
There'll be fights. There'll be shootings. There'll be everything. There'll be everything. People be coming up there with slingshots. They be doing whatever they got to do.
It's crazy. Like, when you travel, though, think about when you travel. Every time you go to a liquor store, whatever, duty-free store.
Duty-free, yeah.
They always follow you. Think you want white Hennessy because you big black guy.
Yeah.
I want no goddamn white Hennessy.
Yo, a couple of times I got caught out there. I go, yeah, I do want the white Hennessy. You want the white Hennessy, big guy?
Right here, stop right. Come on, you know you're
you want the white Hennessy, right, big guy? I go, yeah, I do. Give me 2 bottles.
Yo, that's just hilarious, man. But yo, so it's Black Friday, man, and you guys went out there shopping?
Nah, I didn't do any Black Friday shopping.
I'm the last minute.
I'm doing cyber. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of the Cyber Monday, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not really on it like that. You know, like I used to be. 2020 is different. I'm like redefining everything.
Yeah, 2020 is a good year to just kind of switch it up, man.
Right.
I don't know what it is. It's just in the air.
You're like, which one? I'm like,
that's
good health.
Examining how we move, man. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's different. It's definitely different. It's like we never seen before.
And I'm saying, like, how are people still buying flat screens and stuff? Everybody got them. Like, we just go crazy over the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Flat screens and Jordans.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, how many TVs can you have in a goddamn house?
Right.
How many
big? And how big?
Like, it's just ridiculous. So many flat screens. Every day they sell sales for TVs. TVs are $200 for 50 inches now, some shit like that.
Everyone won't have one by now, right?
I don't get it.
My cousin hangs TVs. He said he has customers that get a new TV every single year.
Really?
Every single year, yeah. They get a bigger one every year. They got a new model out. They get a new TV every year.
Yeah, so some people chase that. Some people chase
they chase it. That's their thing, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this I don't know if you guys saw, but this Black Friday at Roosevelt Field was something else to see.
Oh man.
So for all the viewers, let me paint the picture for them real quick. So Roosevelt Field is a mall in Long Island, in New York. Beautiful mall. And these kids came from Brooklyn with this idea of going into, I think it's the Bloomingdale store, and stealing a bunch of McLaren coats that cost between $1,200 and $1,500. They didn't get far. They might have made it. They might have made it to the pretzel store.
Yeah.
Maybe Cinnabon. They might have made it to Cinnabon, and they got tackled. So I don't know if you guys saw the video or anything like that, but you know, Rod, you're a former police, so like, I hang with a lot of street guys, and I know. What do you think about this first round?
First of all, was these the white kids? Was that what it was?
I wish it was.
Yeah.
No, I was just throwing it out.
Unfortunately,
Malcolm X is sitting a tail on my shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
See, the thing is, right? I tell people today, for you to want to be in a life of crime, you have to be out of your mind today. First of all, there's too much technology out there. There's cameras. There's people filming. You know, and for you to go into Roosevelt Field Mall, I don't know if anybody's been in it and see how the layout is of Roosevelt Field Mall. It's not a game. The distance that you would have to get out of the store just to get to the parking lot is far. Yeah. And then the nearest highway is like what? You still got to get maybe like a half a mile out of the mall, the parking lot mall, just to get on the highway.
And you got two. You're going back to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
you gotta get on the Meadowbrook with State Trooper lit.
You gotta get on the Meadowbrook, and they're gonna shut the Meadowbrook down.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing they're gonna do. Yeah,
and you got 3 police departments to get through.
Correct.
And that's
you got Nassau County, and you're gonna have NYPD.
And you got the State Troopers.
And this time of year, you don't have to shut the Meadowbrook down. It's already shut down.
Correct. And let me tell you something that people don't understand. Radio travels faster than human. All they got to do is put it over the radio, and they just start shutting things down. They get the helicopters up, and it's a wrap. You have no chance of getting away with a snatch and grab in Roosevelt Field. That's insane. It's insane.
And coats, I'm assuming, are heavy. If they're that expensive, they got to be heavy coats, right?
Yeah, and then you can't sell them. You can't sell them for $1,500-$1,200 on the street. You can't. Like, who's going to give you that money?
So how'd it go? How did it actually end?
It ended terrible with them being arrested, and they was waiting for what I understand, because I know somebody knew a couple of the gentlemen. they was waiting for a Zoom. The judge to get on a Zoom today on a Saturday on the holiday weekend. So that good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming everybody's still pleading not guilty.
Of course.
Yeah.
You see Malcolm Prime.
They'd be like, yo, you got the coat on right now.
Yeah.
I came in with these.
Those wasn't our coats in the trunk.
But the thing is, like me as a parent, right? I'm not bailing your ass out because I'm not taking my little money from my job to bail you out for a coat I didn't tell you to go get. You already had a coat when you went to go steal it.
Yeah, they were stealing coats. They were wearing coats and they were stealing coats.
So why are you going to go get it? You didn't have to get a new coat. So
let me give another public service announcement. If you are going to commit crime, Nassau County is not the place to do it. That's all the cops have to do there is look for crime. I mean, speeding violations and people stealing coats. That's the everything.
They got nothing else to do. Right. That's it.
Yeah,
it made zero to no sense. Like I wouldn't even get a lawyer for this child. Like you would have to really get you have to take a court-appointed attorney for you. And I'm not taking off to take you from Brooklyn all the way to Long Island to court. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you have to Mineola. You in Mineola.
You have to take a day off of work.
I don't give a damn. I can work off my phone from in the car in the courtroom. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You had a coat on when you stole
the coat. Correct. You stealing coats with coats on. That doesn't make sense.
Hey, let's what I notice here, y'all. Kelvin got a different kind of background. Kelvin, are you in the music studio?
He's in the studio.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know. All right, so everybody doesn't know my rap name. My rap name, I'm gonna tell you where it comes from. I gotta just tell you this, okay? All right, I'm not gonna play myself and say that because that's not gonna be good. All right, my rap name is Black Skittles. Okay, no, I'm.
Yeah, why are they in the Black Skittles?
I was waiting to see where this was going.
There are no Black Skittles.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Black Skittles.
D, I'm gonna tell you where I got that from. What happened was, D, you worked with kids, but at my church we used to do a summer camp years ago, and kids are just hilarious, just naturally hilarious. And I'm sure, D, you've had this experience of having to discipline kids, even though they make you laugh. Like in other words, you had to discipline them for talking about somebody else. But when I tell you, this kid came to me and he's like, Mr. Walter, Calvin called me a Black Skittle. When I tell you, D, I tried to bite a hole in my lip. I'm like, look, now I told y'all to stop calling each other names. Now you apologize. Don't be calling nobody no Black Skittle. I went in that office and was doubled over.
Yo,
that is the funniest thing I ever heard. I'm trying to picture a Black Skittle.
Yo, the kids crack the best jokes. Because I remember one time, right, I was wearing this blue shirt and had these khaki pants on, and the kid yelled out, "Hey, Mr. Blockbuster!" Yo, I fell out. So I was like, yo, I looked down at myself. I looked just like Blockbuster. Yo, I was on the floor, kid. On the floor.
Yo, I'm sorry. The kids are hilarious.
The kids crack the best jokes. I mean, like, I got to think, I can't mess with people that got cock eyes, right?
Oh, wait. Somebody asked about the blow machine update. Yeah. You know exactly what it is. Ray Ray and Pookie, after they sold that, then they decide they're going to go to Roosevelt Field and get some coke. That's exactly
Yo, that was every time I think about them stealing that coats in Roosevelt Field was so stupid, man. Yo, these kids, the kids have cock eyes, right? And I remember the kid yelled out, "Yo, his eyes are cocked like a pistol." Yo, kid. Yo, it took everything inside me.
We not supposed to be laughing.
Yo, I had to bite my tongue so bad. I was like, "Oh, these kids are hilarious." His eyes cocked like a pistol.
We got the most creative kids.
Yo, I love Black
you in the world. Hilarious.
I love that.
I remember when my two oldest were young, right? And when my oldest is my daughter, and the younger one was my son. And my son at the time, he couldn't handle my older daughter. Like, she would be able to rough him up, push him all around and everything. So they were arguing, and he got all emotional. He said, "You're a clown. You're a clown with no makeup. What's wrong with you? You don't treat me like that." kid, I almost passed out with the clown with the makeup remark. I said, yo, where did you get that? The clown with no makeup.
Yo, the kids be saying the best jokes ever. Yo, and
but see, if you grow up in our schools, though, the junior high cafeteria, you have to come with it. Because, I mean, once they get on you, I'm telling you, and especially if the crowd is against you. It's
but that's why I think that's missing with some of these kids now. They're so soft to me. They know this PC world, and me and my man Brad talk about it all the time. Like, you know, growing up in our neighborhood, we crack jokes to dozens all the time. You know, all the time on each other's sneakers, each other mama. You know, and not to be toxic. It was just funny shit, but it made you tougher for the world. Because that's where to God we can go any circle, and you could deal with stuff, and it don't take it so sensitive and go back and come back and want to shoot everybody in the damn job.
See, this is the thing. Now, I never liked just getting on somebody that can't defend themselves. I like it to be a fair one. But what happens is I'll never forget this. Back in the day, this is probably like I was in 10th grade. Now, do you remember the Bally's? Bally's, and it was like it was expensive. They was like, no, not the gym. I'm talking about the sneaker. It was the shoe.
Oh, yeah.
It had this leather. For those that don't remember, it had a leather bead on it, right?
Yeah,
and it was Bally's. And I mean, Bally's was like $100 back then. And we talking about like $87, $88, $100, and nobody was trying to hear that. They had a fake version of it, and instead of having the B, my man was front, and he had an M on his. So we sitting in class, and the dude was like, "Yo, Philip got on Mally's." When he said Mally's, we was ruined. I ain't been right since then. If you come to school with something knockoff, it was a wrap. It was
listen. One more thing before we go to the next thing. My father, this dude was the cheapest dude in the world, but he always made sure he took care of our needs, not our wants. So I wanted a pair of Jordans. My father bought me a pair of black and red pair of ponies, and them shits were called City Wings.
Did you rock them though? Rock them?
I tried one time, but the jokes came rolling. So I was like, nah, man.
He's gotta try to wear them at night.
Yo, I can't rock with them. I can't rock with those joints, man.
Yo, that happened to me. My father played me like that.
Gentlemen, tonight, right? And the show might be a little short because I know everybody want to get to this fight party tonight. So we got this Tyson Roy Jones joint tonight, man. Who y'all got? What do you think about the fight?
I think personally, I'm gonna tell you. I think it's good to see them. Listen, I got love for both of them, and it's good to see them making a little bit of money. But I don't know if I would call that's an exhibition. That's a glorified exhibition. You know what I mean? But we so thirsty right now for
good.
You know, the big, yeah. We need something, big brother, because it's like, first of all, we got the COVID thing. We just need something to do. But also, just as far as fight fans, and I'm a big fight fan. You know what I mean? And I think we just are thirsty for that big name, blowout, fight like we used to have. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones and Tyson back in the days would have just been like, forget about it. You know what I mean? And we don't have that right now. Boxing is still, I still like boxing. It's still, I feel, is in a good place. But we don't have those, we don't have that thing where, where there's a huge punch and people, the boxers are not household names like they used to be. You know what I mean?
I can't turn back the clock. I can't get into it. I'm gonna tell you, first of all, I must have watched Roy Jones get knocked out by about 4 or 5 different people.
Oh man,
I'm talking about when that one dude knocked him out, Roy was down for about a half hour. I thought it was, it looked bad. And I don't really want to see that. What I realize is this: in life, you have stages in life. All of us have stages in life. And I realized something: you can't go back to a different stage. You can't. You just can't. And I just think, the Tyson name, our community, we've always loved Tyson. We loved what he did. He didn't look great the last couple of times he fought. And I never thought this was a match. I just don't see Roy probably pound for pound, boxing-wise, probably was a better boxer. Tyson was probably a better brawler. I couldn't see him stand up to Tyson's power. No matter what rules they put in place. I don't believe in exhibition boxing no more than I believe in exhibition football. It's like you either have to play, it's one speed or nothing to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree, Calvin, as far as the exposition thing. Everybody that's probably buying this fight wants to see the ferocious Mike Tyson. That's really what I believe. They want to see Mike Tyson knock Roy Jones out. You know, they want to see a fight. If they go in there and they make it look like a sparring match, then they're going to disappoint their the viewers. People want to see violence. People want to see knockouts. That's just the way it is. Everybody wants to see that old Mike Tyson. They just want to see it. Whether it happens or not, we don't know. But those last couple of fights he had, he wasn't in great shape. He was in a bad place in his life. You know what I'm saying? But they've actually gotten shape for this, as though they're really going to get it in. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, Mike is not high anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, Mike's still smoking weed.
I mean, he's smoking weed. I'm talking about he ain't on coke anymore. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard they're going to give him a joint in between rounds to keep him going. They're gonna let him smoke a J in the middle of the round and say, "Yo, go out and get him, buddy."
Well, I always think like this. I think boxing is a young man's game, but I mean, as long as they come out healthy tonight,
boxing is a poor man's game and a young man's game.
We're not getting the old Mike. We're not getting the old Mike Tyson. You know, we're just getting Mike Tyson, who's an old man right now.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. But one thing, when I met Mike Tyson last year, that man's hands. And I have big hands. That man's hands, we locked up. His hands was super big and strong.
Yeah.
I was really like, yo, Mike. He was still solid. I was like, we hugged, we talked, we chopped it up for a while. And I was like, yo, Mike's still a little like he might have it. And then it's so funny, he comes back a year later and he's back in the ring.
Oh, yeah. Really I mean, well, he knows what he's doing there. I mean, no question about that. Yeah, I mean, I would hate for somebody to underestimate him because he catch you once, it's good night. Good night. He'll hit you at 80 years old. You going to sleep.
Oh yeah, the power is the last thing to go.
Correct, Derek. Power is the last. First thing to go is speed. Last thing to go is power.
Because it comes from his legs. Look at him. He got tree trunks down there, man.
And he got some big ass feet too. If Mike Tyson kicks you in the ass, if he kicks you in your ass, you're gonna lose your ass.
He got the old man New Balances.
Those Nikes. Yeah.
So let me ask you. So me and my boys, we debate about this. Do you think Mike Tyson right now could beat Wilder or Tyson Fury?
Right now?
Who?
No, Tyson Fury or Wilder.
I'm not impressed with Wilder.
He can't beat either one of them.
No, I don't think he can beat neither one of them.
No, he can't even. No, I would never want to see him get in there with them boys. Listen, in his prime, let me tell you something. He was a force of nature, and he was the most entertaining, one of the most entertaining boxers I've ever seen. I mean, we all have had that experience where, you know, you missed at least one, everybody's missed at least one Mike Tyson fight because they went up and got something to eat or had to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's done that. So that's what we remember.
All right, let me say this, Derek. I actually believe this. If Mike Tyson trained and, I mean, like really dedicated himself to boxing, I give him a good chance against both of them. I'll be honest with you. I don't see greatness in either one of them. Now, what they have on their side is youth. They have youth on their side. But other than that, what I'm saying is this. We watched Foreman come back at, 44 or something like that and catch a person in a fight that he was losing. He was losing. So what I'm saying is, could either one of them, could Mike catch either one of them flush? Because if Mike gets to you, he got to get to you in the first 2 rounds.
All right.
If he can catch either one of them flush,
I think he knocks out Wilder. I think that Tyson Fury defense might throw Mike a little bit off. He got the angles that Fury comes at, but I think he'll knock Wilder out. Wilder's just a handler. He just throw punches.
No, listen.
Disagree.
No,
I think you got, like I said, right. I mean, I get you.
Speed is the first thing to go. Tyson would be a stationary target for the both of them. And plus, I think both of them are over like 6'4", right? So the reach is going to be crazy.
6'7" and 6'9".
Correct. And the thing is, it's not just youth. They still have more speed. So the thing is, you can't count these guys out. These are skilled big men that can box and can knock you out. So the thing is, I don't think Mike Tyson now can beat them.
Gotcha.
Back then, yes, he probably would have went through them like wet toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? But not now. I mean, but Mike Tyson's what, 53? 54?
Yeah, man. Listen, back in his day, he could have got on the inside. He had that speed. Once he got on the inside, forget about it. You know what I mean? He'd have done his work. He'd have never got out the corner. He'd have put pressure on him, and that would have been, I'd give him maybe 2-3 rounds at the most.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If they ran.
And you're right, Derek. Once he got inside, it was a nightmare for you.
Yeah. But now, let me just interject this. Mike Tyson, if you're watching, that's Derek and Roger. They're the one on that side.
I'm glad the pandemic's there because Mike will show up at my job. He would have probably been in this shit. I don't want Mike, if you watch, remember, dude, We chopped it up. We know me and you peoples.
Yeah.
When we see each other, do not hook off on me, bro.
Yeah.
That's Derek and Rodney.
Exactly.
Now, I mean, if Mike Tyson stepped to me, don't
Listen,
think
that's
I'm
two different
stand
things.
here. I'm out of here. I'm out of there. He's gonna hit me with that line. You know, I'm still Mike Tyson.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I'm
Yes,
out of
sir.
here.
You
I'm
are.
gonna stand here and talk to you about this.
You know, the great thing, Mike Tyson said he wished he would have never fought a lot of people in the streets because he said he realized there was a lot of people was getting paydays off him. 'Cause
Yeah,
he was beating people ass and using them, and they were using them and getting good paydays. He was talking about that.
Correct.
Yeah, but now we got the internet, bro. You don't want to be knocked out on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson now, man.
Nah.
Playing there.
I ain't trying to get knocked out at this age. I might not wake up.
Yeah, I've never been knocked out, and I'm trying to keep the streak going.
If you get knocked out at this age, you're pretty
that's
much
dangerous.
prone to shit and pee on yourself at the same time. At the same time, if he hits you, you're definitely peeing on yourself.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something funny. When in my prom, right? And you know I always got stories. This is true. And anybody that went to Bennett College, I beat this dude ass one time. He shitted on himself.
Oh,
This is a long time ago.
Dude.
But I did
Okay,
that.
let me just address
That's what I'm just
any potential sponsor.
This is
Okay,
long time ago.
this is a post-Thanksgiving show. This does not happen every week. I just want you to know that.
Hey, but listen, next week though, we might have a special guest, a former champion on the show.
Yes.
So I want people to tune in next week. We're gonna have a boxing champ, and I can't say his name until he comes. Make sure we're gonna chop it up. Make sure
Until we
that
confirm
everything's
it. Until we confirm it.
So I'm gonna try to get our good brother on there next week. So he's gonna have a great conversation. I'm gonna see his insight on what he thought about the fight. And another thing I'm gonna ask about the fights going on tonight, the undercard. Nate Robinson, former Nick.
Yeah.
Boxer. I didn't know until yesterday.
Where'd that come from?
No. Yeah, I didn't know Nate Robinson.
Yeah, I didn't know either. And I'll just ask this: somebody in the league, G League, offer Nate a job. Commentator, something. Bring the brother back. Don't.
Yeah.
He's been through too much. Yeah, don't have him do this. Even the 43 attempts he had at the dunk contest and all that.
Yeah.
Bring the man back.
But my question is Nate? Is he really into boxing or is it exhibition? I really don't know anything. I just saw yesterday. I saw the weigh-in. I was bugged out. I was like, Nate Robinson?
Yeah, apparently he is, man. He's been a little bit of a boxing head for a while now. You know what I mean?
How old is Nate now?
He's got to be like 40 something, right?
That'd be
I don't think he's that old. I don't think
late 30s.
he's probably
he's too old to be trying to box, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now you coming out with it. But you know, he still got the name recognition, and it's all exhibition night. So why not? You put him in there, man. You know?
Yeah.